here are gonna be the 3 things that are gonna be key for anyone trying to do something similar. This is where we're beginning. Hello and welcome to episode 0 in my new series of getting shredded in 3 weeks. And I know what you might say, you've seen plenty of those, it's not realistic, and this is probably my opinion as well, because that's exactly what I would think if someone was trying to feed me the information of this is how you get shredded in 3 weeks. And guess what? If someone's ever told you that you can get shredded or in amazing shape in 3 weeks, laugh in their face and walk away, because they're selling you a pipe dream. But if you're already in good shape, but you've kind of let yourself go for a bit, then 3 weeks is probably exactly what you need. With some focus, some intention, and some set goals, you can definitely achieve that. A bit about me: I've got an extensive portfolio of working out over the past 3 years. I have run every single day for the past 3 years. Well, in March is going to be exactly 3 years, and I've like most recently, probably in the past year, I've worked out between 3 and 5 times a week. Most recently, I've tried to focus on working out a bit more. In the past 2 weeks, I've not gone to the gym. I have completely let go of my diet because I've been enjoying the Christmas period. My goal now is to completely turn that back around. Yesterday and the day before, I've completely disregarded anything to do with myself accountable for my diet and eating well. I have completely hammered down on eating whatever I want. I've gone for waffles, I've indulged in all types of food and sweets and crisps at any given point in time. I gave up on my focus to do intermittent fasting and so on. So what I'm doing now is going completely the opposite direction and back into a routine of eating well every single day. I'm having an intermittent fasting sort of pattern of eating, consuming as much water as possible, and also increasing my exercise load. I have not been in the gym for the past 2 weeks, so it's going to be a bit of a curve of getting back into it, but I don't think there's going to be much of a downfall in strength, because I have been working out in the meantime, as in, mostly running, but not necessarily in the gym. So what is my plan of attack? My plan of attack will be to exercise 5 times a week in the gym, and that will include chest day, leg day, a back day, an arms and shoulders sort of day, which is my 4 sort of sessions. And then once it reaches the end of that cycle, there'll be a 1 day rest somewhere there, and then there are rest after the 4 days, and then we'll just start off again. To be fair, that means 6 days, but I'm saying 5 because that's my aim, because realistically with my work schedule and with my life overall, that's what's gonna be working 5 times a week. I'll try to do 6, but let's see. And I'll still be running every single day. Minimum of, I think I'm gonna aim for 12 kilometers. My minimum is 10, my kind of goal is 12. Some days will be 13. Today was 13 actually. I'll be trying to do between 90 to 95, maybe more kilometers a week. That will also include a long run at the weekends, which would be anywhere from 20 to 23 kilometers. That will be kind of the main aim. I'll definitely need to show you obviously what I look like now, and that is going to be me completely fasted, by the way. So let me set up the camera and show you. I wasn't intending on doing this, but clearly it has to be done. So this is me just now, just completely as I am. Obviously the lighting is not ideal, but if I take you through to the hallway, the lighting's a bit better, which would actually give you a bit more of a fair comparison. So in the hallway, this is what I look like, and I think I could definitely, if I'm fully relaxed, see, lighting just makes such a difference, doesn't it? And if I'm fully tense, I've not actually filmed my bag ever, so I don't know what it's gonna look like. Curious to see. Anyways, so this is where we're beginning. Let me take you back through. Let me get dressed because it's cold. So what is going to be the plan of attack? Intermittent fasting, and between the hours of 7 or 8 p.m. whenever I manage to have my last meal of the day, and 1 p.m. during the next day. I will be having coffee in the morning and electrolytes. When I am eating, I'll be eating as clean as I possibly can, because this is a short burst of let's see what I can achieve in 3 weeks. I'm definitely not doing something sustainable. I realize that, and I'll be aiming for about 2,000 calories a day. I know I burn a lot more than that, especially considering I do a long run. For some people it's a long run, for me it's a daily run every morning. Outside of that, I'll still be going to the gym, so I'm approximating about 1500 to 1700 calories burnt from activity on top of my 2,500-3,000 calories burnt naturally. So definitely plenty of surplus there, plenty of deficit there to account for a good amount of weight loss. If I eat a bit less or a bit more the next days, I'm just trying to get an average of 2,000 calories per day for the week. And if I know that I'm gonna have maybe a social occasion during the weekend, then I'll definitely give myself a bit of leeway by subtracting some calories during the week and then eating them later on in the week or the weekend. I will also be documenting what I'm going to be eating, and I will be posting them in each episode, so stay tuned if you want to track my progress. Hopefully it's something that you might be interested in, and maybe it's something that could inspire you to do the same, because I have played around with this for a while. This is my first proper burst of doing this, but when you get to a certain stage in your workout regime, you know, when you've been working out consistently and then you have a period of eating a lot of food, just enjoying yourself, you know, holiday or the holiday season during Christmas, then doing this can allow you to get back into shape very quickly. But doing this as someone who's never worked out before, never got into a certain type of shape beforehand, it's not going to be possible. Let's be honest, in 3 weeks you're not going to achieve the results that you're looking for. But maybe if you can see what I do to get to that shape, it can give you a bit of an image of the lifestyle change that you'll be aiming for. So here are going to be the 3 things that are going to be key for anyone trying to do something similar: sleep, diet, and exercise. That is the 3 main pillars that you need to dial in so that you can achieve any result that you want. So for sleep, make sure that you go to sleep half an hour before planning to fall asleep. Like it's not a case of I'm gonna go to sleep at 10 p.m. so that I can wake up at 6. No, you need to be in bed at 9:30, maybe even 9:15, winding down to actually falling asleep at 10. And then if you plan to wake up at 6. Second is the diet. Cut out any sort of snacky foods, which are crisps, Oreos, biscuits, cookies, croissants, all of that stuff. As much as I love it myself and I'm a sucker for all of that, that has to go, because it's not just the fact that it's not great for you, it's not the best fuel for your body, but also it creates sugar spikes, which will then result in you wanting to eat more of that food. I know it's frustrating, but it is what it is. You can't trust yourself to indulge in that once or twice, because it will just cause you to go on a spiral. I know I'm like that. I definitely need to restrict that as much as possible, if not completely cut it out. Don't go, when you go to the shop, just don't buy it with the intent of having a snack here and there. You need to buy it you need to just avoid buying. And the last one is going to be exercise, which I mentioned earlier. I'll be working out I'll be doing a cardio session absolutely every single day, and I'll be working out 5 times a week, and that will include kind of lifting, muscle sort of growth sessions. And that's essentially it. Please follow along the journeys, like, share, subscribe. I am literally at the beginning of this YouTube journey, and any support is appreciated. Commenting is appreciated with any feedback that you might have. Liking the videos, which might push out to other people, and subscribing is definitely a must, because as you can tell, there isn't many of you in the community, if any at all. Thank you very much to my flatmate and my sister, who are probably some of the only people that are watching these videos. Yeah, I hope that you join me on this journey, and if you are planning on getting in shape, please follow along and seeing what my trends are when I'm trying to shred in a short amount of time. Maybe you could apply them to you, and they could help you out to get to somewhere that you want in a short period of time. Follow along, and thank you very much for watching this video. I'll see you in episode 1, actually, because this is episode 0.